Hello, in this lecture we will define general journal. According to Fundamental Accounting Principles, WOW 22nd edition, the definition of general journal is all-purpose journal for recording the debits and credits of transactions and events. When we think about the general journal, we're typically thinking about that journal in which we put the normal transactions. Normal transactions we think of as accountants as being the debits and the credits, as opposed to special journals that we might use, especially in a system where we're putting transactions in by hand, where we might have a sales journal, a purchases journal, and we might be putting these journals in so that we have a shorthand way to put that information in. Any information that couldn't be put in to these special journals then would have to go into the general journal, the general journal being one that can really handle basically all types of transactions. However, of course, it might not be as fast as some of these special journals if we were to set up a system by hand and set up some journals that can be quick to input data for those types of transactions that happened all the time, like the sales transaction that we expect to happen repeatedly over a certain time period. So the general journal is going to look something like this, where we might have the date, we have the account, we have the debits and the credits, and we are going to record the transactions within the journal. So we're going to put the date, we're going to put the debits, we're going to put the debit in the debit column, credit in the credit column. We may be indenting, which I haven't done here, but we could have the indentation on the credit side, and we may have, of course, account numbers as well. The point of the journal being that every transaction is going to have an equal number of debits and credits, and the journal here is then, the general journal here is then what we would then post to the general ledger and use the general ledger to create the trial balance, and then use the trial balance to create the financial statements.